Cousin Internet. It's me, Cousin Todd, with Mama's Comedy Show. And with me is Cousin Cody.
Hi. Hello.
And Cousin Megan.
I tried to take a big drink of my Red Bull and burp into the mic, but it didn't work out.
Christ, that is the largest Red Bull I've ever
So
seen.
pretend I burp. Can you add a burp sound effect?
No.
That is 24
and it's
ounces.
Cousin
Is it
Kenny.
full? Hey, it's not.
Is your mic on?
I don't know. Let's see. Megan, did you turn my mic on?
I don't know, bud.
Oh, Megan, come on.
Yeah, there we
There,
go.
it's
I
on
don't
now?
know how to work
Special needs Kenny.
machines. I just stay in the
Can
kitchen.
you hear me? Am I on?
Yes, we all hear you.
All right.
said
Do you
I
want to
said
do the
20
intro again?
floral
You want to try it
ounces
again?
instead of
No, we're
Okay.
good.
whatever the
Hi.
fluid.
Everything's going very well.
Red Bull tastes like melted down nickels.
Yeah, that's why I like it.
It is the grossest
Yum,
shit
yum,
on the
yum,
planet.
yum,
But when you add vodka to it, you become a rapper.
Nice. I don't like any energy drink. I've tried several. I've never found an energy drink that
All right,
was
hold
good.
on.
Really?
We have to talk about this right away.
Okay.
Cody, you may have heard about this, but this is something that I just heard about.
Okay.
It's called, oh, fuck.
Flossing.
No, it's not called flossing.
Pegging.
No.
Fucking. Because I've
Docking.
heard of it.
No, it's not
Okay.
fucking.
Is it docking?
In fact, the whole point of it is to not fuck. It's soaking.
What's soaking?
Why? I like how you're like,
Soaking.
Cody, you may have heard
Also,
of this.
Well,
I'm very
because
curious to know what this is because I have not heard of it.
But you listen to the same podcasts that I do.
Oh, okay.
And I just heard about this and my mind was like blown. All right, so apparently Mormon kids who are super faithful, you know the whole like you can put it in your butt and it's, you're not losing your virginity, like
Yeah.
that loophole.
Yeah.
Sure.
Kids have been doing for ages.
Yeah, where your
It's
butt can whistle.
Or just
Right.
oral.
Yeah, or in your ear or whatever it is.
Or behind the knee.
So
you know.
soaking is the act of putting your penis in the vagina and just leaving it. you don't do anything. You just leave it in there. And it's called soaking. And then
Who's doing this?
hold on.
100% would not be soaking because the whole point is the friction.
Right. No.
What?
Just
okay,
testing the
hold on.
waters.
I've got so many questions
Yeah,
right
well,
now.
well, hold on a second.
Oh,
because
you're not done?
It gets better.
No, it doesn't.
All right. Yes, it gets so much better.
It can't.
I've seen the videos.
It's sham.
So, all right. You may think, all right, if I put my junk inside of a lady and we're not doing anything,
Right.
that's not going to feel good. Well, that's where the jumpers come into play.
Right. What?
The jumpers.
Oh, here we go.
All right. So, for shits and giggles, let's say Kenny is soaking Megan. All right.
You do know Megan's husband is right here, right?
Yeah.
Right.
But he-
Wait a minute. Why are you using me?
He's
Her
not.
on his
husband's
phone,
right
he
there.
said.
Why are you using me?
He's busy. All right. They've been married for how many years? 2 and 3 years. Yeah. They're.
So 5
Trust
years.
me, soaking would be amazing. So you're soaking at Megan.
Okay.
It's not very exciting. It's kind of boring. So you call Cody and I, who are the jumpers, who then jump on the bed.
No.
Oh my God.
Because the residual
What-
friction that you're getting from the bounce,
So you're not doing it.
you're not doing. In God's eyes, you're clean.
It's like what's that thing where
Two little Mormons jumping on the bed. One falls off and bumps his head.
what's that thing? What's that thing where if I grab Cody's junk, but Cody moves my arm, so
Yeah.
I'm not using my arm.
Yeah, you're not doing anything wrong.
Cody is doing.
That's not
it.
cheating.
Right.
That's
That's what we call the lever.
Who takes the time?
Theory, that's what I was.
Who
like,
takes the time to think of this
That's
shit?
what they call the water pumper.
I'd like
mean-
to see. I'd like to see the kind of people who do that.
I'd like to
yeah.
see that
Yeah.
happen.
so pull up RedTube and see if there's any.
I want to
Soaking.
be a part of that board
Hold on,
meeting.
Megan's pulling up RedTube.
Uh-oh.
Pornhub has better options.
See, I feel like if you just look up the word soaking on RedTube, you're gonna get just like women in bathtubs or men in bathtubs or something, or like just drenched in something, some sort of fluid.
Right.
Okay, hold on,
Versus
wait, hold
versus
on.
a Mormon kid,
Soaking?
Mormon Mormon boy.
Wait, so are these Mormon
teen-
kids doing this, or
Yeah,
is it
that-
just kids in general,
I mean,
teenagers?
It may have spread to the non-Mormon world, but
Okay,
What'd you find?
I put soaking in, and I have soaking wet pussy, soaking wet panties, soaking wet orgasm, soaking wet fingering, soaking wet masturbation.
let's play them all.
Play them all, yeah. Make sure you put your phone up to the
We gotta
mic.
do this for research. You got. Yeah, you got to add Mormon.
Mormon soaking.
Oh,
Try
Mormon
that.
soaking.
Yeah,
Or
try
what's
that.
the guy that came up with Mormonism?
Nope.
Nope.
Not L. Ron Hubbard. That's
Scientology.
Elder Price.
Bum, 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 bum.
Oh my gosh.
Was it Brigham Young?
No.
No,
it
Brigham
wasn't
Young's
Brigham
the
Young.
other guy.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Something Smith.
Right
Joseph
now,
Smith.
Joseph
Smith.
Smith. I was
Smith.
thinking of the South Park. That's the only reason why I could. Bum, 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 bum. Yeah,
No.
so you got to look up Joseph Smith's soaking.
No, I see nothing about. I see Teen Bride, Mormon girl, Mormon
I bet
boys.
that's in those golden plates that he said that he had a transcribe. Yeah, he
It's the
buried it
Kama
in a
Sutra.
transcribe.
It's
Wait, okay. Now, where did you hear this from, Todd? Before you die.
I heard it on a podcast, and I was like, they were having this conversation where it was everyone trying to understand
so
it.
we're just doing somebody else's
No,
podcast.
no.
Okay.
Because then I was like, okay, is
So you
this
looked
a
it up.
real? Yeah, I looked it up.
Is this a real?
Is this a reel?
Is this someone's reel that they're using
Is this
to
a
audition
reel?
with?
But I'm more interested in the fact that it's not sex, so it's not cheating.
I love that.
Cody, you and I can totally soak.
Yeah, we can soak,
Except
and then
if-
we can take turns being each other's jumpers.
Right.
That's a weird way of saying this is a more manual labored foursome.
More man.
We want to create jobs.
More man
That makes-
sex.
Is that considered cucking?
No.
No.
Like, could you cuck
no.
Cucking would be if you fucked
If
Megan
you-
right now while Jason just
No,
kind
no.
of sat there and
Yeah.
cried.
But what if?
So
but what
if
Hear me
so
out.
if Cody soaks me and Jason's there, is that
and
cucking?
he's the
No,
jumper,
because
would
you're
that?
not having sex.
Oh.
So if I'm
Yeah.
soaking in Meg,
Right.
and he starts and Jason starts jumping
I
on
like
the
that
bed
you
as
said
my jumper.
Soaking in.
Is that not the term?
If I'm just soaking in Meg.
Oh look, you're soaking in it.
Soaking
And then
in
and then
Meg.
he
Although-
starts. I'm just trying to figure out at what point would it be so it never becomes cucking, because if
No.
like he became the jumper, it would still
Yeah,
not be
you're
considered.
still not having sex. That's
Technically,
it's
he's doing it.
residual. No,
Got
but
it.
yeah, but he's just
Technically, it's
jumping on the
it's
bed.
his fault. Yeah.
Okay, is there such a thing as double soaking?
You mean like a girl, like you're in the butt?
Like you and Cody are in Megan. Whichever one.
I don't like the
Whichever
way
one.
this
Other
went.
women.
both.
We
They're-
don't
they're-
have to
I
use
don't like the
Megan.
way. I don't like the way that this is going.
I think
Jason, are you okay?
but I think like if I was soaking in Cody,
Yeah.
that shouldn't be soaking. Like that should be like a mud bath.
Ew.
Okay, now what if Megan was soaking in Cody?
So if someone's
Like her finger.
Maybe.
Or
What
her
if it's
engorged clit?
what if it's super salty? Is it a float?
What?
because one of those like salt tanks,
Yeah.
like when you're just floating.
I did
Those
that.
deprivation tanks.
Deprivation.
I did
chamber.
I did one of those deprivation tanks.
Yeah.
Or one
Is
of
it
her
scary?
versions of the
No, it wasn't scary, but here was my thought. Like when I was getting into it, because first of all, the water is like body temperature, and there are signs everywhere saying if you pee in this water, it's $500. Like,
Whoa! How many people do you think would be in the water?
well, I don't know, but they have like a little neck pillow that I said, well, for sure I'm using that because I am almost 100% sure I'm going to fall asleep. And I don't want to
And you
drown.
drown.
But then I got in the tub and I was like, there's so much salt in the
You
water.
can't
There's
sink.
Yeah, I'm just like
It's like
boop.
the Red Sea.
Yeah, you just keep the sound of your penis hitting each thigh.
I'm
It's
gonna
like your
throw up.
it's like your own tail. Just back and forth.
Look, I'm happy.
Oh man.
Do girls? Do you have an equivalent of like a boner?
Yeah.
What is your boner?
Well, like
Because it's hard for guys to like. We have to like put it in our underwear strap or.
so. I mean, if you're sitting down and it's vinyl seats, and you get aroused, when you get up, you have to kind of do the excuse me and wipe
because you that's gross. So you just
like a snail trail.
like yeah.
The trail leads this way.
But the gross part about that is that you've sat on my couches and they're fabric, so that sits just like.
I've never been aroused in your house, Todd.
That's
so.
not true.
Still dry as a bone here.
I'm not James.
James fucked in my bathroom.
Yes. Did
Wait,
you know this?
your bathroom or Ollie's bathroom?
No, in Ollie's bathroom.
in the
hall bathroom.
Moulin Rouge
Oh,
bathroom.
good. That's why I threw
Yeah.
up in there.
No,
Oh God.
so much mama's bodily fluid in that bathroom. That's why I'm selling my house.
If you're a
Just
real big
remember-
fan of mamas.
After
All right,
Just
first
remember
one to
you have-
fucking Renette and Todd's house.
the when James told me she fucked in that bathroom, I immediately went through with sage and just tried to cleanse.
I thought you meant like
Exercise the
I
demon.
brought in a shaman to.
for some reason I got James and Janine Klein confused because Janine Klein's son is named Sage,
Oh,
and I thought that you were like.
I brought a child into the
Xavier
bathroom.
is her son, right?
Taught him what soaking was.
James.
Xander.
Xander. Someone with a fucking X. I thought that you were literally bringing her son. This is where your mother.
Your mom fucked in here. Breathe it in. So
Just remember, you have to disclose that information when you sell the house.
I would lie the shit out of it.
Did you tell your realtor?
No.
Okay.
Good.
Safe.
I did list.
Redact this part of the podcast if she listens.
Beep. I did
Or he-
sell furniture online.
Sorry.
And-
can I just say real quick?
Yeah.
A guy can also be a realtor. Thank you.
Thank you.
That's true.
My realtor is a guy, and he's British.
Oh, well then, yeah.
Yeah. But no, it's not Jason.
British person
So we should talk about this though, since
What?
we're on the subject. Awkward boners. Like, have you had, I mean, obviously yes, we've all as men had at some point in our lives an awkward boner that we had to hide at some point.
Oh, absolutely.
Like if it's the backpack on the school bus, or
The shirt. I always had the shirt tails out.
you can just cover.
Like if you wore like a button-up shirt,
Yeah.
instead of tucking the shirt in your pants, you just leave
So,
it
like,
out.
if I'm ever
so
at,
I
like, a-
walked around with awkward boners all day.
Well, my dick's so small, no one ever saw that I had a boner, so I was pretty much good.
Well, don't say that because we're still going to do the win a date with Cody thing.
Oh yeah, it's real adequate. Am I doing better?
Yeah, that's better. From now on, we'll just talk about how big your thumbs are. Oh my God, Cody's thumbs. That would destroy a pussy.
You won't even know
Why are you
I'm
putting
soaking.
your thumb in there?
You're soaking in
Don't worry,
Put
don't
your thumb in
worry.
there.
No, well, you gotta.
Don't put your thumb in there.
It's like whenever you try to make that noise with the what you do with the thumb.
Oh my god.
Oh God, what else can we do to make Megan cringe?
No, so like, I had the I had this thing of when my sister was real little.
I don't like the way this is going.
No,
Lena Dunham.
she would run into my room to wake me up, like hitting me with like the Little Mermaid cassette, going "Little Mermaid, Little Mermaid."
You love the Little
And
Mermaid.
No. But when you're a 16-year-old boy, laying
you
and
wake up.
I wake up now with a boner. Like I don't know when that will ever end.
Yeah.
But you know what's weird? I
You
am
better
woke-
You should
not
have-
take.
consult
You better
your
not take
doctor.
that for granted because you know what?
What?
It will go away someday.
No, I've woken up before my boner, and you would think like if you wake up before your boner, like you beat it to the punch. Still, same time, I could just be in my car driving to work, and I'm like, up here he goes.
Do you know what it is? It's because you start thinking about I beat him to the
I
punch,
beat
and he goes,
him.
"Beat it! Ah, I'm here."
Did somebody say snap? Yeah, but no, I remember my sister running in the room and me bunching up every sheet on my bed to be like, I'll be there in a minute.
I would like to watch this mermaid movie, but just wait.
I apparently, the first time I ever had a boner, apparently, I went in. This is my oldest brother retelling this story to me, which is more awkward, I think. He said that I walked into the living room where my dad and my oldest brother and his best friend were sitting, and I was probably like 6 or 7 or something like that. And I said, Dad, how come every time I touch my thing, it gets hard? And he's like, God damn it, Cody, go to your room.
But I remember having like little kid boners.
Yeah.
Like I remember telling my brother and his friends, they were like, there was a girl who was like my kindergarten girlfriend, and they were like, so did you go see your little girlfriend today? And I said, yeah, and my pee-pee went bing.
No, you did not.
And they all started laughing
No,
at me.
you did not.
Yeah, I used to pull it out in class.
What was your first like sexual like actual realization? Like when was the first time you had like a sexual feeling?
Sexual feeling. I used to watch TV in my parents' room because they had a TV in their room.
In your parents' room? Gross, Megan.
Well, and I used to pile up the pillows, like, and then lay down on the pillows like this.
Wait, so you would lay face down?
Like face down on the pillows to watch TV. And I remember being
Where was the pillow?
So there were 6 pillows. So
Okay.
it was stacked 2 long, 3 tall.
Okay.
And I would lay down on the pillows. And then I remember one day like scooching and going, oh, that felt great. Like, so yeah, that was.
But you know, I think like little boys will sit there and like
Play with
with themselves too, but girls do it. And I remember
You need to rub yourself up against shit.
I walked in my bedroom to tell my mom something, and my little sister, who never listens to this, so this is fine, she was like kind of riding the bedpost.
Yep.
And I went, Mom?
Yeah.
And my mom, to her credit, she was like, just relax.
Let her do
It's
it.
fine.
Let her get it out.
Don't make a big deal about it.
Yeah.
And
Because then you're ashamed of it, and that's
Yeah.
how you get a
So
complex.
what does your sister do now?
Oh, she's gay. I totally made her gay.
Okay.
Because I shamed her for that.
That's her profession.
Yes. She got recruited. She's a professional gay.
Okay, got it.
No, but yeah, I think that's an important thing, to not shame people, especially early on.
Oh, for sure.
I don't know if I've ever told this story on the podcast, but my first time in Vegas. Have you guys all been to Vegas?
I have.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
So
I did actually the last year. I did. I had, but I forgot.
Sounded like you were just wanting to be cool.
No, I really did. I was like,
Hey,
I
listen.
was really excited because I was like, I can barely say yes to this question.
Listen, I went to Vegas.
So it's a little bit of both.
My wife and I went to Vegas for a friend's wedding. 9 months later, my son was born.
Do you know the
Yeah.
Do you know the people that hold like the cards of like the strippers that will come to your room?
Yeah.
And they always
They
like
slap the
Yeah.
cards.
They slap the card
Hey,
to get
where
your
were
attention.
you? I didn't see those.
You have to
people.
walk on the ground.
Literally everywhere on the
Oh.
strip. Yeah, they're everywhere.
Really?
Oh,
yeah, they do.
I
that,
was
yeah.
in. Well, maybe it's because I was with a. I was in the old like downtown area,
Like the
after-
Golden Nugget area?
Yeah. We started. hanging
No,
out
they
there.
weren't. Yeah, they weren't there.
Cody, you
Yeah,
guys
because
go to
well,
actual-
no, I did go to the real strip. I mean, we were there for what was it, the Mirage or whatever.
Yeah.
I was there, and then I lost about a bunch of money. I was like, hey, let's go to the cheaper places. But I'm
Yeah.
planning on going there again for my
So
30th.
so anyway, I'm walking down the street and I'm walking behind a family, and at the time, like I was collecting every single one of those cards that was handed to me because I said I'm going to put them in my suitcase,
Oh, I
and I'm
remember
just gonna
this.
I'm gonna leave my suitcase until my girlfriend like is like I'm finally I'll unpack it, and then I was just gonna have all this like naked cards of women come
Classic.
out. But then I realized like at some point like there are jokes that you can't talk yourself around like after they go off.
Well, that's probably why you're still with that girl, right?
Yeah, no.
Oh, wait.
No. So anyway, I'm walking behind this family, and the guy goes like, and hands the card and like to the person in front of them. And most people just throw them on the ground. Like there's a carpet of naked
it's really
baseball
bad.
cards, pretty much. But this little girl, probably like 4 years
Oh,
old,
God.
4 years old, just bent down, picked it up, and looked at the card, and then stuck it in her pocket. And I remember thinking, like, this whole, like, I could see everything happen. I could see the mom, like, taking her clothes at the end of the night and seeing this card and going, because the little girl was completely innocent.
Yeah.
She sees this, like, made-up girl, and probably in her head, she went, princess.
Yeah.
And that was probably what she saw.
Absolutely.
And, which is actually the same thing I saw it said when I saw that card.
Well, it's
But-
because it says princess,
Princess
at the
is the
top.
name.
Come see
Yeah.
princess.
But I thought her mom is going to see this card and her mom is going to say, ooh, this is dirty. This is bad.
Yeah.
And then forever that girl's like life
She
is
won't
fucked
be
up.
able to, yeah.
But what I
Or-
realized is that in that moment, I witnessed the birth of a stripper.
Well, the other scenario
That was such a
is-
nice story, and then
The other scenario is that she thinks it's her husband who had slipped it into his daughter's pocket. And she's like, "What the fuck? I thought we talked about this. You weren't going to go to the strip club. I swear I didn't go anymore, babe."
I took my daughter to the strip club.
So
Trying to get a free dance.
none of that cool stuff happened to me in Vegas.
Yeah, well, you got to...
Look for strippers. I
No,
get it.
you got to walk in actual Vegas
Yeah.
and not like what Vegas was 85 years ago.
yeah.
Well, we were staying not on the strip. We were like we were staying more near the airport, so it was like closer to the new strip, but not close enough to where everybody else in the wedding party was staying because they were
Right.
staying at the Golden Nugget and all that area.
What
So.
what hotel were you staying at?
I was in an Airbnb. I was in this
okay.
like really sweet house. Like this guy had been working on renovating and turning it into like a production studio and place.
porn?
I
mean, it's
thought so.
Vegas,
At first,
so-
I thought it was going to be, but it's actually a music place and like a DJ spot and like
okay.
a guy that's actually doing stuff for recording. Really self-sufficient dude. Like he's awesome. One of the coolest people I've ever met.
Is there... I'm sorry. I'm coughing again.
Yeah.
Yeah, we know.
Is there anything...
That's usually my job.
I've been sick for so long. Is there anything that you think happened to you early on that shaped your sexual future? Or like something like a kink that you might be into now that you're like,
Oh, yeah.
yeah, like that.
Yes.
I got kicked by a horse when that girl's giving me a blowjob, and now it's the only way I can come is if she punches me in the face.
No, I have to have that horse back.
that horse.
I need that horse. I need the same power. I always go to different places that will give me the same fucking punch.
Like, Megan, you said yeah, like
Yeah,
like what's
Temple of Doom, my dude. Where
if a man pulls out another man's
no,
heart,
listen.
sploosh.
When Willie is when Indiana Jones is under that fucking spell and he is shirtless and he is like a zombie, like doing whatever this guy is telling him to do, whatever.
Right.
And then they put Willie in the cage
Yep.
because they're gonna lower her into the lava.
Right.
Holy shit! When he like puts her like arms up.
Yep.
Oh boy.
Oh, so bondage.
Oh yeah.
So that
Sorry,
did it for
Jace.
you.
And also, just for the benefit of anyone who's not been to Mama's when I've been here, I look exactly like Indiana Jones.
Yes, he does.
So it makes
Yes.
sense.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. It's all sweaty.
Yeah. He always carries a whip with him too. I've noticed.
Yeah. Jason does. Yeah.
Yeah, Jason always carries a whip with
Yeah.
him. Yeah.
Yeah.
Ow!
and he-
Damn it, dude! Don't do that.
And he's always walking around with a young Asian boy.
Yeah, that's what's really throwing me off.
You cheat. You cheat, Jackson Jones.
I went to a private Episcopalian school well growing up, and we had uniforms.
So you guys only ate fish?
Yeah. Yes. But so I think at some point the uniform thing was something that like was impressed on me.
Oh, okay.
So
all
like
right.
like whenever, but I
Uniform stuff.
uniform stuff or costumes in general,
Yeah.
like and here,
That's why he has that Halloween party every year.
Yeah.
Yeah, I jerk off constantly. But like the show that Megan and I are building right now, Cirque Magique and Cirque by Night, soon to be open. I have to order costumes and have costumes made. I cannot rely on just my opinion for the costumes because of that, and I am aware. So I will have like our dance captain go through the costumes.
For some reason, you guys sat back and looked more high than I've ever seen anyone in my life. It wasn't even a smug look. It was just like,
Oh well, I'm definitely high, but
okay, yeah.
but also I'm just thinking about what the fuck I'm gonna be dressed in now for this fucking show.
Oh,
Yeah. No. Your costume is you're in a
Your costume is going to be skimpy
You look like
as
a
fuck.
fucking
you're in a garbage costume.
Yeah, cool.
We are not sexualizing you at all.
Good. Just how I like it.
It sucks like certain aspects of entertainment in general, but at that job where I have to say no to people because like we do weigh-ins or not weigh-ins, but we have
like Biggest Loser.
yes, it's exactly like
Except you lose your job.
lose your job.
That
So
sucks.
some of the performers on the show, they have to maintain a certain
Yeah,
weight.
you have to they, well, not
or a
not
body
maintain
type.
a certain weight. You have
Just
to
a body
maintain
type.
a body type.
Okay.
And the thing that sucks is the first time we ever had to implement that, I was like the most apologetic, and I was like, I'm gonna try to lose weight with you and blah 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 blah. But the fact of the matter is, 90% of the girls were like, oh yeah, I mean, I've done dance shows. This is what we do. Like, of
Yeah,
course
it
we
happens
have
a
to do
lot.
this. But the sucky thing is, it doesn't happen so much with guys.
No, of course not.
And that's why for mamas we're going to start implementing a guy. Cody, you have to work on your abs.
Oh boy, it was really nice performing here. Thank you so much for the opportunity.
No, it's
Only me too. I don't understand.
Just you.
well, look at Kenny. He's a rippling Adonis. So
That's true. I
Come on.
forgot. And you got,
And
we got
Yeah,
Indiana
see?
Jones over here. I forgot.
Yeah.
Fuck, you know.
Get on their level.
no, I
And we
just
got Mount Olympus.
it's
So,
it's
you know.
something
Oh,
that
my
I'm
God.
never comfortable with. Like I am never comfortable with it. But it's a part of the job, and it's that.
Well, it's a part of the job that I think it wouldn't be that big of a deal if it wasn't for the owners.
Well, I mean, but if you look at any Vegas show,
Oh,
or,
well, yeah.
or any cruise ship show,
Are
or
you saying your show is very similar to a Vegas show? Because
well,
if so, are there people standing outside handing
Yes.
yes,
stripper tickets? Because I want to go.
yes,
Yeah, I want to go.
yeah,
I want to see boobies. I've never seen them.
they're all pictures of Megan.
I thought we weren't sexualizing me.
No, we're not. We're just
Just the
setting
guys
people up
outside.
Oh.
I think the first time I ever had a sexual
This is what
memory.
he really wanted to talk about.
Yeah, guys, this is what I don't know why.
Put your hands on the table though while you're talking.
So when I was thinking about, no, I don't know why, but I have a distinct memory of remembering. I have a distinct remembrance of remembering. That makes no sense.
So
I remember remembering.
I was on my way to school in first grade, and we were at the crossing guard, and it wasn't that I was envisioning the crossing guard, but it
I
was
just like when women tell me to stop.
yeah. No, I was thinking of Jane from Tarzan. I don't know why.
The
but it was just
animated?
yeah.
Jane
It was
from Tarzan.
Jane from Tarzan, but while looking at a crossing guard, and I was just
Wow.
like, "That's it." I was like, that's it.
Was she
Oh, my God.
wearing a loincloth?
No, this lady looked nothing like Jane
No,
from
you
Tarzan.
just-
Just in my mind, this is.
Oh, I
what-
thought you said James.
Oh no.
I'm like, Okay.
Jane
Jane.
from Tarzan.
okay.
So
That makes a lot more
how is
sense.
that translated
Funny.
to today?
Oh, I only fuck girls that are wearing old timey clothes. that looked like they were.
He's been
they were
thrown
lost
out
on
of
ship.
toothsome so many times.
Yeah.
Or yellow gloves.
Ooh, don't even get me started.
Brother.
No, I really don't know how that translates.
Man, they gotta
It's just a
stop.
very funny memory to me.
They gotta stop drawing these Disney characters so cute.
I know.
Well, I mean,
My biggest complaint growing
Oh
up.
boy, who?
they,
Eric, Prince Eric.
They
man.
chunked up. What's her name? Mira, or no,
Merida?
Merida.
From
chunked up.
No,
I don't know.
I'm
if
being,
I'd
Todd?
been chunked
I'm being a
up.
jerk, but
She's like 16, chunked up.
They really fucking chunked up that bitch over there, Merida. You
no.
know,
But do you remember? When,
You
Couldn't even
notice
get-
that? You notice
Hey, when
she
you-
doesn't have a love interest.
when they chunk it up, I can't chump it up. You know.
no, but do you remember when that movie came out? They made a big deal about the fact that she's not rail thin like every other Disney princess. And then,
No,
I
not
don't
really.
remember.
oh yeah,
that.
and then
What,
after
what Reddits were you on?
no, it's
4chan?
not- No, but but if you look at the before and after park images of her,
Yeah.
they slimmed her down.
Well, they did it with
and
all of them.
That became a big news story because everyone was like, "This was the first Disney princess you had that wasn't anorexic looking,
Mm.
and now you've done it to her."
Well, that's all of them got.
Well, I think it's
makeup
important,
and
though.
hair.
Well, just think about DreamWorks. DreamWorks took a
my
Princess
God. I
Fiona
have to
and
leave.
then turned her into the biggest thing. They really chunked
They
her up.
really
mid-movie.
chunked her up.
Yeah.
Mid-movie, they turned her into a green chunky.
I can now only get an erection if a girl's eating in front of me.
Oh my God.
That's why
I can only
Thank
get an
God
erection
James
if,
isn't here.
Smash Mouth is playing. It's the only time I can get an erection.
Oh,
Or if I hear Mike Myers.
my.
Have you ever had sex to Goldmember? Because I have.
no. Whenever a girl walks in my house, I say, "Get in my swamp."
I have to have someone say, "Get in my belly."
You've seen the Shrek. Oh shit! What is it called? The YouTube video.
Shrek is love. Shrek is
Shrek
life.
is love.
Absolutely.
No, I never saw this.
Holy
I've never
shit.
seen
It
this.
is. It
Megan,
is
look
an
it up.
experience. Megan.
No, it's long.
Oh,
It's
okay.
long.
It is.
I'll
It
watch
is
it
at least
later, but-
5.
Okay.
Yeah, don't look at it now.
You'll watch about a minute and go, okay.
No.
Okay.
Watch the entire thing when you do. Yeah, Shrek is love. Just watch part 1. The rest of them are garbage, but Shrek is love. It's all ogre now. All right, Kenny, how about you?
Jessica Rabbit.
Jessica Rabbit?
Ooh, that is a good one.
Classic.
Mhm.
Yeah, listen, you have
Lola.
to understand. Yeah, the curvy, and I was, when I was growing up and I was in school. I don't know about you guys or even Megan, but I didn't have any girlfriends. Everyone looked at me like the big brother, the big brother or the best friend or anything like that. And then I saw Who Framed Roger Rabbit. I'm like, oh, that's what I'm into. Nice.
Yeah.
So that's why I got kicked out of Dragon Con. It was horrible. It was horrible.
Wow.
Welcome to my panel,
But, yep.
everyone. We're going to be watching Who Framed Roger Rabbit while I jack off. All right.
You know what?
You
They
were
probably
there.
have
Nice.
it.
We'll see what ends first, me or the movie.
And we're done, everybody. Thanks for coming. All right, we
Who
should.
cucked Roger Rabbit?
All right, we should wrap this up.
Yeah.
Cody, what did you learn tonight?
I learned that there is nothing gained from sharing your sexual experiences or first times.
All right,
We
fair
didn't
enough.
share our first times.
No, we
Sure,
didn't.
We didn't.
Megan,
Yeah.
what did you learn tonight?
I learned what soaking is.
Yes. Kenny, what did you learn tonight?
I learned what jumpers are.
And yeah,
I also learned that you can't cuck someone while you're soaking.
and I learned that really the best, most relaxing thing you could do in life is soak in Meg. She hates when you call her Meg.
I really hate it. I really don't.
All right, we're Mama's Comedy Show. We're here every Friday night at 10 p.m. Call 407-363-1985 to make a reservation. You can find me, Todd, on Instagram at DutyPooPoo. That's also my Xbox Live gamer tag, or on Instagram if you want to just see food. That's at Todders. Cody, where are you?
You can also find me on Instagram at Shrubzy, SHRUBZY, because people follow me for no reason. Also, if you happen to be in Gatlinburg in March, I'll be
Gatlinburg.
I'll be in Gatlinburg, Tennessee for an improv festival called the Gatlinburg Improv Festival. March 2nd, we're performing, myself and my best friend Danny Loken. We'll be performing at the 10 p.m. slot. So if you're in that area, come see us. Also, Penguin Night Fight, we're doing a show next Thursday, the 31st, at the Geek Easy at 8 p.m.
Meggers.
I'm on the internet. I'm Instagram. I'm double checking what it is. MEGG0RS because I was born in the internet generation. And then on Twitter, I am Borkus Morkus.
Yep. And if you go on her Instagram, you'll see some soaking pics.
Yeah.
Kenny, where are you?
You can find me on Instagram at kjardine27 or Twitter at kennethjardine2.
Nice. All right, we'll see you guys. Oh, do you want to set a date for Win a Date with Cody?
Oh, sure.
It has to be after we open our show, which is on Valentine's Day.
Okay. So then let's do... Wait, yours opens Valentine's Day weekend?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, so then...
So no date for you.
Oh.
22nd?
All right, Friday the 22nd.
Friday the 22nd.
You can win a date with Cody on our podcast.
Adequate?
Yes.
Adequate thumbs.
2 thumbs up.
Thumbs up.
Your cooch. All right. We'll have more information about that later. All right, see you guys next week. Bye.
Bye. Goodbye.